Hello everyone, Lego My Lego here, and today I will be reviewing Star Wars Lego The Last Jedi, set number 75179, also known as Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. This set includes 4 minifigures and is composed of 630 pieces. I will be giving a rating on the set out of 10, talking of the overall design, size comparison, playability, and the minifigures. Okay, well let's start building. As we take a look at the ship itself, you'll see a fair bit of detail both on the wings and on the body as well. And looking at the ship as a whole, it looks great. With the cockpit being flat and more aerodynamic, I can assume that this ship is meant for stealth missions. The flaps on the wings move in and out, allowing you to create a couple of poses. As you can see, we have 4 major guns followed by what I can only assume is 2 minor cannons, which begs the question, will we see Kylo Ren taking down a lot of Resistance fighters in the upcoming movie? Who knows? We have some nice detail on the back of the ship, showing off the red translucent engines, and as we approach the cockpit, again, you'll see the red translucent where Kylo Ren sits. One small issue I have with this set is that they didn't really add any designs or stickers on the inside of the cockpit, which is a shame. Overall design, I would have to give this set a 2 out of 2.5. The ship is about 9 inches wide from wing to wing, about 16 inches long, and about 5 inches tall. Now if we were to do a size comparison to the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter, you will see that Kylo Ren's ship is an appropriate size, and they look great alongside each other. In fact, it even looks better with a small squad of TIE Fighters. Also, if you were to compare this set to Poe's X-Wing Fighter, again you'll see the two sets are about the same length. Again, these ships look great together. Hopefully we'll see an interaction between Kylo Ren and Poe in The Last Jedi. For size comparison, I'll have to give this set a perfect score of 2.5. The set has 2 flick-fire missiles, which is decent. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of them, or even the stud shooters, but obviously this is meant for kids, so in this sense I will have to give it a score of 2. And finally we are on to the minifigures. Here we have the new Kylo Ren print. a First Order TIE Pilot, BB-9E, and finally, a First Order Stormtrooper. With the new Kylo Ren, we get some nice detail on the chest and legs, almost looking like a chainmail type of armor. Also, we receive a new cape, as opposed to the small one we had received before. Also, I noticed that in this set, we don't receive a Kylo Ren helmet, which leaves me wondering, are we going to see Kylo Ren's face more throughout the movie? It is nice that we get an updated face with the scar, but personally I would have liked it if maybe we got the helmet with the figure as well, but that's just my personal opinion. Moving on, we have the First Order TIE Pilot. There isn't a huge difference with the figure other than the new print on the helmet, of course, which I feel that a lot of people wish that had been on the original figure, but still a great figure to come in the set. Now I notice that there isn't exactly a designated spot for this figure on the ship, unlike the TIE Fighter where there was a pilot and a gunner spot. If the ship had provided a gunner spot, I think that would have been cool. Here we have BB-9E. It seems that he is the evil version of BB-8. The figure looks great, all black with a flat head and the red dot in the middle as his eye. Almost reminds me of HAL 9000 from A Space Odyssey. It'll be funny to see BB-8 and BB-9E have a little fight between the two of them, and also it would be interesting to see if BB-9E will outsmart BB-8. Finally, last but not least, we have the First Order Stormtrooper. That's it. Just kidding. The figure is the same as all the others, which makes it a nice addition to any First Order armies. Overall, I would have to give the minifigures a 1 out of 2.5, just because there wasn't a huge change in figure design. All in all, it was a really awesome set. The ship itself is fantastic, and when we add up all the scores together, you'll get an overall of 7.5 out of 10. That just about wraps it up here, and thank you guys all for watching, and keep building.